are we doing tonight? Welcome. Cindy here with Monarch Mom DIY. Excited to be here crafting with you tonight. So hopefully YouTube's getting those notifications out. We'll get our live chat set up here. So as you're hopping on, please say hello in the chat so that we can be having a conversation and I'm not just talking to myself on a Saturday night in my craft room. Hey Martha, welcome. Thanks so much for being here. And if you want to make sure you get notifications from me when I'm going to go live or if I have a new video coming out, be sure to go to my Telegram. Now I did put in the description, it says all my links. If you go there, you'll find my Magnolia website, other companies that I'm an affiliate for, and also my Telegram that you can subscribe to, and then I will send you a notification when I'm going live. Hello, Stephanie. Welcome. And is it Grancy? So my phone is charging, so I'm going to have to just read the chat as best I can from my iPad, which is a little bit of ways. Hey, Pam. So thank you so much for being here. Please give the video a thumbs up if you like when I come live and do some crafting. Oh, that's all right. I knew what you meant. So I've been working today on tomorrow night's new YouTube video. It will be more fall. I asked on my community tab here on my channel if people wanted more fall right now or if they wanted me to move on to Christmas, and more fall won by more than a little bit. So I have more fall DIYs coming your way tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern. So be sure to come back for that. All right, so tonight what I wanted to do, we have a lot of new Christmas stencils have been coming out, but it's just now starting to cool off. I'm going to show you a lot of the new stuff that's come out, maybe between steps of this project. But I wanted to pull out a fall stencil that was new last year. It's called Autumn Words. And I have not used it this year. So I decided to pull this out. And we're going to use this today on this surface, which I believe is originally... Actually, I don't know where it's originally from. Oh, Meyer. That is it's a grocery store, but they also sell clothes and other things there, some home decor. So anyway, this is probably a local thing. This is actually the second one of these exact signs I have found at the same thrift store, different times apart. So I paid $2 for this. What I love about this sign is the unique design of the wood and then the corrugated metal in the background. And then it's a butterfly, I know, but I'm actually going to change this and we're going to make it go horizontal for the autumn words. So I tried a little bit and actually the design stands off pretty easily. So I'm just going to get this, pretty much gone. You might still be able to see it a little bit, but then we'll go over it with paint. So my original plan was to do, hey Vicky, was to keep the background like the same color, like do ivory, and then do our stencil in some colors. I also thought about maybe adding a little bit of moss, maybe just these corner pieces, just to add a little bit more color to the frame. So you guys let me know what you guys think in the chat, what you think about adding some of that color. And it looks like we still got some people hopping on. Happy Saturday. Happy birthday, Vicky, by the way. It's Vicky's birthday today. All right. I'm having to push a little bit, but this is going to come off pretty easily. I will, like I said, go over it with a coat of paint, but then I know it's only going to take one coat to get that. All right, I lost chat. Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. Oh, you're welcome. lots of dust. Lots of dust from sanding. But I hope this gives you, and I know you guys, if you've been around on my channel for a while, you know I like to use all sorts of different surfaces. So when I see a unique sign like this that has, you know, the wood and the metal for $2, I mean, goodness, of course I'm going to pick that up. And turn my sander around here a little bit. All right, almost got it. Okay, I'm going to get a baby wipe here. Try to get some of this dust instead of it flying everywhere. All right. So what do you guys think about that idea? Should I do the off-white for the middle where the stencil's going to go? And then I was thinking of adding just a little bit of green maybe. And then as far as the stencil, I mean, I've got lots of colors we can use. I actually have some brand new colors that we may want to use. These just came out. This is Barn Red. I haven't even put my labels on yet. They literally just came today. Barn Red. Let me show you how it compares to Old Glory Red. See that? It's quite a bit darker. So we could even use some Barn Red. This is called Dough. It's kind of a gold color, excuse me, but without the glitter. And then this one I'm really excited about. This is called Eclipse. And you can tell compared to Old Glory Blue, it's quite a bit darker. I need to stir it because it just came today. But this is more of a bright blue. This is kind of a navy. So maybe, I don't know. What do you guys think about these colors? I probably would not do moss if I was going to do that. I also have my copper out. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm not seeing any chat right now. Let's get my Old Glory Blue, my Old Glory Red put back. But fern green goes pretty good with moss. Glittering copper. We could get some orange in there, of course. Clementine. Mustard seed. We can go with the traditional fall colors as well. All right, so for this, let me get my smoother one and just smooth that at 400. Would like any of the new colors. Okay, well maybe we'll stick one of those new colors in there. I think Barn Red would be really pretty. It's a lot of colors. It looks kind of rainbowish, so maybe... What about these? Barn Red, Mustard Seed, Fern Green, and Glittering Copper. Ooh, I think that'd be really pretty. Now, because my sign is a little shorter than 8.5, we're not going to get sweater weather on there. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the word autumn. So 7 different words. But first, let's get our background color on here. Yeah, we don't need a lot, just enough to even out the background. We'll let it dry and then we'll sand it lightly. To be a nice base for our stencil. And this color, if I didn't already say, is Ivory. To me, ivory and plaster are pretty much the same, but I saw this taller ivory. This might have been one. No, it was not one that was on sale. My Walmart still carries Waverly, but they are no longer going to carry this 16-ounce size. So they were clearancing out the last, and I got a big antique wax this size for $6. So I was pretty happy about that. Okay. that looks pretty even. We'll let that, oops, let that dry, and then we will smooth it out. All right. You guys still there? It's not showing me. It like makes the chat go away if somebody doesn't keep chatting. Okay, so while that's drying, oh, I want to show you what else I got today. I ordered a couple of the new rub-on transfers, and they came today, and they're so beautiful. All right, this is a 12 by 12 sheet, and it's called Christmas Tags. Okay, so our white tags, these would make really cute little gift tags. So it's kind of a variety of styles. There's a music one, or 2 music ones, some that are a little bit of color. I love this one with the birds. And then some like old parchment looking ones, some kind of vintagey looking ones. So these are really cute. So you could do 8 large tags and then 2 smaller ones. Isn't that pretty? So that's Christmas tags. And then this one is called Saint Nick. Now we're not huge into Santa Claus, but oh my goodness, these images are so beautiful. And then this one could also be a tag, actually, because it is about the size of these. So those were my new rub-on transfers for Christmas that I got. You can even make ornaments out of those. I think they would be really, really pretty. There are some new stencils that were available this week. I think this is all of them. I might be missing one. And you may have seen these already, but these are ones that just this past Wednesday became available individually. I Want a Christmas That Whispers Jesus. The heart of Christmas is Christ. Pray, Wait, Trust. Joy to the World with this cute buffalo check J and Y. And then these I've already cut up. I'm going to plan on doing a video with these very soon. Oh, thanks, Christina. They're called Winter Village Elements. You have 5 different buildings. One is a church. And then you have a snowy background you can do. You've got a fence, a Christmas tree, a light post, another 2 more trees, a little wreath. And then this is like to do snow like on the ground. So I'm going to make a little scene with these this week. Be looking for it on Facebook. It's probably going to end up being a reel. So that is what became available this week. I think those rub-on transfers were new this week as well. All right, let's come back here to our surface and finish it up. So you can, oh yeah, Patty. Any of you that are a customer can go to monarchmomdiy.com. And then if you'd like to try to earn free product, when you're checking out, it'll say, do you want to place this order with a party? And say yes, then choose my mystery hostess party. You'll get your name in once for the hostess rewards for every $40 you order. So just want to let you guys know that. I don't talk about that as much on YouTube as I do on Facebook. Okay, that feels pretty good. And we'll just stick with this same sandpaper. It's a 400 grit. Kind of smooth out our paint. Got some little dot on there. All right, what do we think about, I think I do want to add a little bit of green. Oh, this is one of our stencils as well. You can get this stencil, And I used Wineberry is the ink color that I used. This is called Crafting Era. You can find it at Monarch Mom DIY. This frame was from a thrift store, but it was originally from a store here in Michigan called Meyer. I had thought it was from Hobby Lobby. This is actually the second time I found one at a thrift store. I paid $2 for this. And yeah, it's kind of unique. So it just kind of gives you an idea. I always look for things like this that are like unique designs when I'm at thrift stores. Just cleaning off that dust a little bit. Okay, so we're going to get our stencil. And I know I've used this at least once, but it's been a while. I have not used this one this year. So we're going to fuzz it a few times so that it doesn't pull up the paint that we just put down on our surface. So if you're coming in late, this had a design. It was going this way. That's why this rope is here. I'm going to cut that off. Had a butterfly and it said stay a while or something like that. But we're going to change it to be a horizontal orientation. Landscape orientation if you're using a printer. All right. Yeah, a couple weird little dots on here. I don't know what that is from, but it's probably going to get hidden anyway. Okay, so side to side, this fits about perfectly. And I'm not going to do the bottom word, which is, or set of words, which is sweater weather. I'm going to do flannel time down to hay rides. And of course, the word autumn here. I will stop my little swoosh about where it is there. So we've got, like I said, 6 words here, 6 phrases, and then the word autumn. So the colors we were planning on using are brand new. Actually, before we do anything, we should open this up because if it's brand new, it's got the seal. Okay, so there's like a paper seal, and then there's also a metal one. And the easiest, least messy way to get this off is to take one of our little stir sticks, and it has a little pointed edge there, and you can just poke that down to kind of open up the metal there, and then just lift it up. You might get a little bit on your fingers, but it's just chalk. Oh, that color is gorgeous. I love that. Oh, and it's one of our new ones, so it smells so nice. We're gonna give it a nice little stir here. All right, and I haven't even gotten my label maker out to put labels on these. So we have barn door, or barn red, sorry, barn red. And then I have fern green. Hi, Amy, welcome. We're just gonna stir all these. Fern green. And which do you guys think? Clementine orange or mustard seed? I'm kind of thinking mustard seed. This one's a little bright. Mustard, yeah, that's what I thought too. Hey, Holly, thank you, Patty. All right, mustard seed. And then glittering copper. So with 4 colors, I have 7 words to do. So what I could do is do the word autumn in one, and then use the other 3 colors twice on the little phrases there. Maybe that's what I'll do. So let's get some squeegees out. I should be able to use regular squeegees just fine. Okay, and remember we're going to put a little bit of green on these corner pieces. I can't believe I still have this much glittering copper. I feel like I use it all the time and it's still full. It's like that story from Elijah when he, or I can never remember if it's Elijah or Elisha, where the widow's oil just kept replenishing. All right, which of these colors should I do the word autumn? And then the other three would be the other words. Maybe the barn red for autumn. So the words, if you can't read them, are flannel time, pumpkin everything, bonfires, crunchy leaves, chilly nights, and hay rides. All right, I'm seeing copper. Does this look weird though that it's red, yellow, and green, like it's a stoplight? That's the only thing I was kind of worried about. Maybe I won't do them, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Maybe I'll kind of mix them up a little bit. It doesn't look weird, Gabby? Okay. All right, well, let's do our glittering copper then and get it done because it's going to be super fast. And I'm going to shorten up the tail on this side. Okay. Well, see, that's the thing. I use it a lot, but it takes such a small amount every time that's why it lasts forever. All right, I want to do hay rides for sure in mustard seed, just kind of as a hay color to me. And then which other one? Maybe pumpkin everything. What do you guys think? Oh, I don't see any chat. It's over the edge. What? Time? Oh, flannel time? So if I was going to do yellow something something, yellow something something, it would be bonfires. But that's another really big word. And I think bonfires needs to be barn red. I probably should have had a plan for the colors I was going to do each word before I started, but sometimes it looks nice when it's not a pattern, you know what I mean? All right, so bonfires we did with barn red. Which other one? Yeah, random is good. Which other one should I do? So chilly nights either needs to be red or green. I'm going to do red here as well. Ooh, this color is so pretty. I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's dry, because I bet it darkens up even a little bit more. Okay, so that means crunchy leaves, we're going to do green. fern green to be exact. And if you guys want me to list out the supplies that I used, let me know that in the chat or in the comments. Okay, so I have yellow, red, green, red. Let's do yellow, green. Let's do flannel time. And then we will do pumpkin everything with mustard seed. Okay. And I like how the fonts are, I think the font is all the same, but they're different sizes. Alrighty, are we ready for the peel and reveal? Here we go. Gorgeous. I love the glittering copper. Ooh, and I am getting some. Uh-oh. You guys, I'm so sad. It is peeling. My stencil is peeling. That paper that I sanded and then, shoot. You know what? I think the last time I did this surface, now this paper is going to come off. I just have to put it in my water tub. And that is going to be so pretty when I redo it again. Look at those colors. Aren't they pretty? You hate that. Here's the thing. It's not ruined forever. It's because I painted and then, oh, it happens to you too. It's going to be pretty though, right? I love the colors. I have to remember what colors I did. I did fern green, mustard, and oh, that barn red though. Look at it. Isn't it so pretty? Well, boo. Okay, so that project didn't work out. But you know what? Sometimes that happens. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to clean this off, and then I'm going to end up getting the paper off, I guess, because it didn't want me to just paint over it. But I really want to do a project for you guys. Shoot, I'm really sad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, I've done this before where I mist water on this. And then you can also put like a wet, I've done this on Dollar Tree surfaces too, where then you put like a wet cloth on it and it'll like get this paper to where it's all going to pull up. All right, who has a fall stencil request? All right, see, there's always a way to fix mistakes, really. All right, let me see what I have over here. I have lots of Christmas stencils. Let's pick a stencil. I can't, because the back is just, it's just metal. So there's no like wood surface on the back. All right, let's see. We did this Hello Fall not that long ago. I do like this one. And will do, because it'll be beautiful. Let's see. Happy Fall. Now some of the, not all of these are available anymore. Ooh, you know which one have you guys seen the Fall for Jesus, He Never Leaves? So this here, I had this shape. I think I got it at Michael's. Yeah, it was really inexpensive. I think it was a chalkboard. I painted it. This is the words for the Fall for Jesus He Never Leaves, but it also has like a wreath around it. You would love to see it? Okay. You guys are so patient with me. I appreciate you so much. How about if we do it on the... You guys know, this is like, if you don't know, this is one of my favorite surfaces. It's a 12 by 12 shelf sitter. So this is the Sing to the Lord. I painted the background first. This side is the Autumn Skies. This stencil took a long time. Look at all those colors. And then what else we got? Into the Woods. And this one I did with some of our rub-on transfers. This is really pretty. So I love this surface. You can do two sides. So let me go grab one, and I'll grab that fall stencil. I just reorganized my stencils. Here it is. I'm pretty sure this will fit on that surface. All right, well, since we're still doing fall, we will be using a lot of the same colors of our chalk paste. Look how nicely this comes wrapped. And it is already slightly distressed on the edges, so I love that. I do like to just smooth it out slightly. Okay, so what did we learn from my mistake? I want to make sure you guys learned something from that, because if we didn't learn anything from it, then it wasn't a teachable moment. I think it was a teachable moment that we should all remember what not to do. Anyone want to give a response? So I'm not going to paint the background. Get rid of the paper first. Yes, 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 yes. And maybe it would have been okay if I had let the paint sit a little longer and maybe fuzzed my stencil more. But we're going to not paint this background. I'm going to try and get it as evenly in the middle as I can. The stencil is actually a little bit bigger than the surface. So I'm trying to center it. So I'm going like this because I can see the shadow. I think that's good. No, I want it down a little bit more. That one leaf's going to just hang off a tiny bit. Okay. Smooth her out. Now, these leaves, because they're all really close together, we are going to need to use some paintbrush squeegees. And I think, should we just use these same 4 colors? I think so. All right, I want these leaves to be nice and crisp, so I'm going to press them down really well and grab some of my paintbrush squeegees here. Okay, here we go. Take 2. The words we'll do last because they're going to be easy. It's these leaves that don't have a whole lot of space between. Now, you could also do Hot Mess, but when they're so close together like this, I feel like that makes it hard to see the individual leaves. So we're going to do each leaf its own color. I do have some squeegees that I've cut in smaller pieces too, which these do come in handy when you're doing colors close together. Has anyone decorated for fall yet? I have a little bit, like in a couple places. My mantle is usually the first place that gets decorated for the new season or holiday. And I have a couple things out on my porch, but I haven't really done a whole lot. I feel like this is the first weekend that's gotten actually like almost fall weather. And then it's supposed to get 90 here again this coming week, I think. Oh, you just brought him up from the basement. Awesome, Pam. Okay, I think I want one more leaf that is mustard seed color. And next I'm going to do the barn red because I'm excited about it. Yeah, if you guys haven't tried this surface, I would recommend it. It's already a great surface. You don't have to do anything to it. And it's two-sided. Yay! All right, red. Ooh, I want this one right here to be barn red. So I'm using what's called a paintbrush squeegee. You can find these in the accessories category on the website. And it's basically a squeegee on a handle like a paintbrush. So you have more control. And it's great for smaller areas. I might need to grab my darker brown as well for these little acorns. Okay, wow, that one took a lot of effort. And I think I got one little, it's because of these acorns that are kind of on top of it. Let's do this little one. All right, so this week coming up, I will redo that first project I tried so that we can get that one done. All right, this one I'm just gonna do my paintbrush squeegee where it's touching another leaf. Then I'm gonna come in with my regular squeegee because it will be faster. Okay, aren't those pretty colors? All right, let's get some green in here. Fern green. This color was new, I think, last fall. Okay, this one. Let's see, Patty. I'm not sure if some moderating needs to happen. Messages are only staying up for a second, so I'm not really seeing the whole thing. You've lost me? Yeah, I'm not seeing the chat but for 2 seconds and then it goes away. Like, I don't see anything right now. All right, let's get some glittering copper. I don't want this to start drying. Okay, I'm gonna do Jesus also in glittering copper. And this circle that goes around the words. I'm going to do the word leaves. And tanned leather for our little acorns. And then we will be all done. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna assume you guys are still with me. I see a couple spots. Where was that? Wow, that is so pretty. What do you guys think? Are you still there? I love this barn red. It's so pretty. Yeah, right? So the 12 by 12 white shelf sitter. And then this is called Fall for Jesus. And then, let's see, we've got fern green, mustard seed, barn red, glittering copper. And then I did do tanned leather for the acorns. A couple little smeared spots. My stencil must not have been down all the way. So I let that dry and then I just scratch at it very gently to clean it up. Let's see if I can show you guys. Look at it. See, this is why you need paintbrush squeegees, so you can go get those leaves that are really close to each other. Okay, so see right there in the end of the S and the end of the last S and the bottom part of the middle S. There's a little, like, I don't know, mini blob. So we let that dry, and then I just take my little, yeah, it's not dry all the way, and scratch that extra off. I feel much better now because I completed a project. So if you missed my oopsies at the beginning of the live, you may want to go back and watch it because then you'll know something not to do. And I'm going to be coming back in with these colors and that stencil again once I get my surface prepped correctly. And we'll come back and do that one too. All right. Okay, so like I said, if you're interested in checking out any of these products, go to monarchmomdiy.com. And then if you do make a purchase, when it prompts you to do so, when you're checking out, if it says, do you want to add this to a party, say yes, and then choose the mystery hostess party, because then your name will go in the drawing to possibly get the hostess rewards. All right. Nope, Jesus Christ never leaves me. He promised. You're welcome, Vicki. I'll see you tomorrow. And I have your order from Christina as well. All right, everybody, take care. Have a wonderful night. Bye.